Hey, Rudy. Whoever comes into the chat, it doesn't matter if you give me likes, it doesn't matter if you share it, it doesn't matter what you do. Early this morning, when I was looking at a live, and I got finished watching the live, I went on to Facebook and found out my cousin died. My cousin died this morning while he was sleeping. He died. He was asleep and had a stroke in his sleep. I haven't seen my cousin in years. In fucking years. And when I saw that on Facebook, it tore me up inside because of the fact I haven't seen my cousin in years. And knowing that happened, it breaks my heart to the fullest because I won't be able to see my cousin again. The purpose of me doing this live today, because I told myself I wasn't going to do no live and I wasn't going to come on here. But there's a reason why I'm doing this right now. And I just want to make it very clear. And I don't give a damn if somebody wants to cuss me out or put me on blast or do whatever they want to do to me, because I'm not afraid. Whatever conflict that you have with a person, okay, you need to let that mess go. You need to let the mess go. Because life is too precious. Because you never know when you're going to leave this earth. You never know. You never know when you're going to leave this earth. Because my cousin probably did not know that he was going to leave this earth the way he did. And it's sad to say that my cousin, he died in his sleep, having a stroke. And he didn't know that that was going to happen to him. My cousin was in his 50s. He was young. He was very young. And he had kids that he loved very much. Very, very much. And the last time I heard from my cousin, that he was working in a restaurant and I was talking to him. That's when the last time I heard from my cousin. I haven't seen my cousin in years. He knew that my mother died, but I haven't seen him in some years. And then have to find out because my other cousin that lives in the same area as me, she tried to call me, but I didn't know why she was trying to call me. So I was laying down, going to sleep, and she said, whenever you get a chance, give me a call. So I didn't know what it was about, so I went on ahead and went to sleep. Then I'm looking at the live, trying to support my homie, whatever the case may be. Then I'm looking on Facebook, and it says up there that my cousin had died. He died in his sleep. Had a stroke. While he was asleep, he was having a stroke and he died. And I went to go see my dad to let him know because I didn't know if he knew. My dad was so upset. It was like he didn't, because he didn't want to hear about nobody dying, because it was already bad enough that we lost, people that we knew. And I know it's a part of life that you're going to lose people. But to be asleep, having a stroke, is unbearable. It's unbearable. And like I said, I'm not coming on this live to get likes, to get views, or whatever. I'm here to be my authentic self. To let it be known. To let it be known that it doesn't matter what beef that you have with someone, or what's going on the YouTube streets, or what's going on Facebook, or whatever the case may be. The fact is, life is too short for bull. Whatever's going on, let it go. Whatever beef is going on, let it go. Whoever said what, let it go. Let it go. Because you don't know when you're going to die, when you're going to leave this earth. You don't have no idea. You don't have no idea when that day is going to come. I was so mad. I was so mad that my second oldest was so mad at her brothers and sisters that they ate up the brownies. Now, everybody would sit there and think that's so simple, right? I got so mad. I told my kids to get out this house because I was just so irritated, because I did not want to hear that after finding this out about my cousin. I didn't want to hear that. And I probably should not have did that to my cousins. I mean, to my kids. I shouldn't have did that to my kids. But that's what happens. When you hearing people complaining over the littlest stuff, and then you hearing about the fact that somebody that you cared about, that knew you since you was a baby, and he didn't care if you was adopted or not, and he still treated you like you was family. And you finding out that he died? My mind is so messed up right now that I don't even know what to think or how to feel or how to adjust any of this. Because that was my cousin. That was my big cousin on my dad's side. And I love my cousins so much. And to hear that he died in his sleep and I had not seen him. Like I said, it was too short, guys. Life is too short. Whatever animosity, whatever beef, whatever it is, people need to let that shit go. That's one of the reasons why. That's one of the reasons why I do what I do. Because when people go through what I'm going through, they need some lifting up. Because it's hard to have a loss. It's really hard to get over a loss. It is. But you have to find your way to get back up. And that's what the same thing I got to do. But it just breaks my heart that a man so young that has beautiful children and he didn't fully finish living his life. And he died the way he did. I feel for my cousins, which is his kids. I feel for my cousins. I really do. Because their dad was a very tremendous person. He was full of life. And he had the most beautiful smile that you would ever see. When I said my cousin had the most beautiful smile, he had the most beautiful smile. He had the type of smile that his mother had. And it's too bad that with his mother having Alzheimer's, that she don't realize that her son is gone. Now, his father, his stepfather might recognize it, but it's a possibility he don't know. But my dad, he knows. And my dad was very upset when he found that out. That was my dad's great nephew. That was his great nephew. And it's really sad. It's really sad. And like I said, I'm not coming up here to become popular. And I always say this all the time. I don't come up here to be popular. I don't come up here to kiss ass. I don't come up here to get comments for people to have sympathy for me. The reason why I'm doing this is because people need to realize that life is too short. Life is too short. You don't know when your butt is going to be 6 down under. You don't know when. You don't know how. You don't know when. You don't know what time. You don't know. You don't know at all. And people are so bent about how many likes they got, how many views they got, what they can do, what they can bring to the line, what they can do, what? Who cares how many views you get? Who cares how much money you got? Who cares what you can bring to the table? Who cares? It's all about you repping what you can bring to your community and what you can do for your community and how you can help people. Whatever thing that you have. That's what it's all about. Me, I do what I do because I like helping people. I love helping people. I love bringing people up. I love lifting their spirits. I love giving them high confidence within themselves. Why should it have to matter what views you get or what likes you get or what hearts you get or whatever you get? Why should it matter? Why should it matter? Why? Because you can get monetized? Getting monetized, this is the definition for me for monetization, okay? Monetization for me is living a new day. Waking up every day, living. Waking up every day, being there for my dad. Being there for my kids. Having a job. Putting food on the table. That's monetization. That's what it is. That's not life. That might be money, but it's not life. Life is more important than monetization. Life is more important than likes. Life is more important than views. Even though life be life, and you still need to thank God that you still living here on this earth. Period. And as far as I'm concerned, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter. Even if they do give you more money, I don't care. No disrespect. Fictional, dog, I don't care. My description that says on the topic right here is being my authentic self. And that's what I'm being right now. I'm being authentic. And I'm keeping it a buck. Because this is how I feel. When you just have somebody pass away, you're not going to think about that crap. You're not going to sit there and think about money. You're not going to sit there and think about all this stupid stuff with the beef and all this other crap. Nobody's not going to give a crap about that. You know why? Because life is too precious. Right now, I care less about any views. I care less about any likes. And by me saying the real stuff that I'm saying, I might have a whole lot of people that's going to cuss me out. Going to sit there and say, what's she talking about? Why is she saying this? Why is she saying that? Because I can. Because I'm not scared to say anything that I want to say. And that's the truth. But people need to learn to wake up and realize that life is too short. And I bet you $1 million. I would rather have my cousin back than to have that money. gonna miss my cousin so much. I lost my cousin this morning, PMC. He died in his sleep. He had a stroke in his sleep. That's what happened. Like I said, man, people need to wake up and stop with all this beef and this shit. Stop this beef and crap. Just stop with the likes and the views and the monetization. That shit is not important. None of that stuff is important. And I don't know when people gonna start waking up and realize what's more important in their life. And it's just sad, man. It's just really sad. It's really sad. I normally do not come on live like this. But everybody has their days. And then I haven't been live in a minute. But I probably need to take some time out. I don't know, maybe about a couple of days off this app. I don't know. Because this whole scenario is just messing my mind up. I mean, it's just sad. It's just the saddest app. This app is sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Quan. I mean, maybe I just need a day off this app or something. I can't predict it, man. I'm just... Yeah, I am PNC. I am. Man. I probably might take a couple of days off this app or something. I don't know. I just know. It's just, y'all can tell I'm not there, y'all. It's just so hard to believe. I'm not going to be able to see that beautiful face and that smile. And that was my big cousin, man. And he didn't even care, man, that I was from another family, you know. He treated me like I was his real cousin. You know what I'm saying? I know, PNC, I know. But guys, like I said, man, I understand everybody's making a goal. And I understand people can be who they are and try to be manipulative and do all these things. But you have to focus on what's more important. I'm not saying to stop being on YouTube, but you just have to realize what's more important. It's good to build a community so it can help you grow. But the likes are not that important and the views are not that important. It's not. It's really not. And I used to think money was everything. This was before my mother died. I thought money was everything, but to be honest with you, it's not. It's not. Yeah, it helps, but it's not important. It's not. And after losing my cousin this morning, it's really making me think. It's really making me think. But most of all, when my kids come home today, I'm going to have to apologize to them because I didn't have no right to snap at them. But it was just that when they was tripping about all the brownies was gone and you know what I'm saying? It's just to me at that moment in time, it was just so small. Like they just freaking brownies. I mean, yeah, I would trip, but at the time, it was like they, excuse my French, they were fucking brownies. But I'm just like, you know, when you hear somebody, you know what I'm saying, just tripping over that and you fussing and then you processing the fact that your cousin gone, it's gonna make you snap. But I didn't mean to do that to them. It wasn't my intention to do that to them. It really wasn't. It's just the anger and you silly PMC. I guess we needed that to break the ice. I needed that to break the ice. Thank you. But I was just it just breaks my heart, guys. It really does. I'm gonna miss my cousin. I'm gonna really miss him. Um I would post his picture up, but for right now his family, they want some privacy for right now because they still um healing, they still processing his death. So to give that respect for them, I'm not gonna post his picture on YouTube. I'm not gonna do that. Now as far as Facebook, it's one thing. But until they have the approval and they put like whatever information out for his funeral or whatever, then that's when I'm gonna, post his picture and all that type of stuff. But I just don't want to do that right now because they're saying that they want everything to be private. Hey, my Jeffrey. So I'm just paying, I'm just respecting their wishes because I don't want to put all his stuff all over, social media, whatever. But I mean, at least I can say y'all seen me this morning, but y'all haven't seen me like this. Hey, Lily. Because normally y'all used to seeing me upbeat, positive, and all of that. And today was just, my heart is broken for today. I will. I will. Oh, thank you, Desert. Desert Living. That's all I can do. I'm not going to lie. What is the purpose of me lying? What is the purpose of me pretending? You know? Everybody can be what they want to be. But I was made to be me. And I only have one me. And I'm going to show all of me, certain parts of me, but not all. But it was just one of those days today that I had to put it out there that people need to stop. People really need to stop with this stupid YouTube beef or whatever the fuck it is. Excuse my French. Everybody just needs to stop. It's not worth it. Life is too damn short. You was here for a purpose. So do your purpose. And that's it. That's all you got to do. Just live your purpose that you are meant to do here. Everything else is a distraction. It is. But you have to find a way to maneuver through it. You see what the heck I'm doing? Whoever has something to say on this live today, guess what? I'm still pushing. Don't give a crap what you got to say. And like everybody else be saying, this is YouTube. This is the internet. If you really want to say what you want to say to me in real life, you would have been done it. So personally, I don't really care what people think. Well, desert living, for one, you have to have that mindset that you have to block stuff out. Right. Right. But you have to have a mindset that you have to block that mess out. Because that's what I had to learn how to do. That's how I'm able to maneuver through things. Because I don't let this type of stuff get to me. Especially if I feel, somebody don't like me. I just don't be caring. Because once you've been through so much that I've been through, you have a tendency of not caring. Well, even though you're trying to please the views, you need to focus on just being yourself. And I think when you start being yourself, then all of that's going to come into play. As a matter of fact, do this one thing, and you can come back and tell me. Go to each of your subscribers' page, okay? Look inside the page. And you see how they communicate with their chat. And see if you get the hint of they being real and they not being real. And then when you see how they performing, then thank you. And then you can go within yourself to decide who you want to be. Just do that. And there's nothing wrong with entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing wrong with that. But you just have to know when to be real and when to be fake. But I just prefer to be me because of my title. Because I conquer the world every day. Just like I have to conquer through this with losing my cousin. I have to maneuver through that. Just like Yep. And guess what? By me being the way that I am this morning, I'm taking a risk. When people look at this live, and they probably won't be sitting there thinking that I'm being fake on here. And guess what? I don't care. I don't care. Because I'm stating the truth. What I'm saying right now is no faking at all. The truth is, life is too short to be tripping over bull crap. And over some damn likes and over some damn views. Everything is not that important. Life is precious and life is important. And if you cannot realize that, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I've been to so many people's live streams, and they have taught me something. Not in a bad way, but they have taught me about life. And even with me dealing with the stuff that I've been dealing with my mom passing and all of that, and then dealing with my dad and stuff like that, dealing with my kids, they have taught me how to keep living. And like I said, even though you need money to live, to pay for this and to pay for that, but it's not important. Because you're not going to be able to take it with you when you're dead. You're not going to be able to take these clothes that you bought when you're dead. You're not going to be able to take any of this crap. Yes, I'm calling it crap. I don't give a damn if it's a car or these piercings I got in my ear and all that other stuff. You're not going to have any of this stuff when you're dead. So instead of worrying about the littlest things that's only going to last for 0.5 seconds, think about what's more important. Think about your kids if you have kids. Think about your parents if your parents still living. Think about the stuff that's more important. Yeah, money to people is important because you got to pay for stuff. Just like I got bills that's backed up out the wind. I have credit cards that's backed up. But I have to put that to the side because I got other crap I got to worry about. Which is my health. Making sure I'm good. Making sure my kids good. You know what I'm saying? Making sure my dad good. That's the most important thing. Your health. All that right there is more important. I understand you are. Because I work part-time overnight. And got to take care of my 5 kids. And got to take care of my dad. I've been on YouTube for 3 months. I started in May of this year. That's how long I've been on YouTube. But yeah, I work overnight. I got to take care of my kids. I got to take care of my dad. And I YouTube. And I know what you mean. It's very exhausting. Yes, I am. I'm already at 500 subscribers. Yes, I am. Girl, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. That's not important. That's not important. Don't worry about the numbers. Just keep going. Don't worry about them numbers. Don't worry about that. Them numbers are going to grow before you know it, but don't worry about that. That's what makes you get fearful. Don't do that to yourself. Just keep growing. Just keep moving. That's what I do. I used to pay attention to the numbers. I don't pay attention to the numbers no more. I don't. Listen to PNC. He know what he talking about. He been on this app for a long time. You better take good advice from him, because I've been taking plenty of it. Just keep moving. Just keep growing. That's it. Don't worry about them numbers. And then put whatever content that you think is good. Just do it. It don't have to be perfect. You see my hair's all fucked up today. I don't give a crap today. My hair's all jacked up and I'm not looking right. And this is my content for today. My content was really going to be... Bye, Precious. Thank you, baby. Hey, Mulatto. Okay, sweetheart. Mulatto, I'm going to try, man. I'm going to try. I know, I saw your message, Lexi. I'm just not there. My heart is just broken. It's just really broken right now. Exactly. Yeah, I am, Ryan, because I have to go into work today. I'm not going to call out from work. I'm not going to do that. But I am, like I said, I probably not going to be on this app for the rest of the day. I mean, I might be on here, but not talking but so much. Ryan, I want you to listen to what I'm saying to you right now. Don't let anybody stop what you got going on. Do you hear me? Do not pay attention to anybody on this app. You keep pushing. You keep pushing, sweetie. People are testing you. That's all they doing. You keep on doing what you're doing. That's it. Just keep doing what you're doing and don't give a damn what anybody got to say. Just keep pushing. I'll be on your corner. Well, I know at some point somebody gonna tell me to get off this damn thing so I can console myself. But I do work today. I gotta put these groceries up. I am gonna go to work today. But I'm also gonna make sure that my dad is okay because he was pretty upset when he found out the news this morning. And my other cousin, he's pretty upset. He sounds like he's depressed a little bit. So it's going to be a lot going on today. So I know. But like I said, this probably going to be my content for today. It might not be the best, but at least they got some content out of me today. But for the rest of the day, I'm not going to do any more content for today. So I'm gonna take time off of here for today because that was terrible. Okay, sweetie. Okay. Um. Well, on that note, I appreciate everybody that has supported me this morning. I know it was unexpected for me to come on here. The people that got my digits, you can hit me up. If I don't answer the phone, don't take it personal. It's probably I'm in the middle of doing something. I'm probably trying to get me some more sleep. But whoever's want to hit me up, you're more welcome to hit me up. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get me some sleep. Lexi, I'm gonna be at your live. I'm just not gonna be talking that much today. So I hope you don't take it personal. Because like I said, it's just too much going on. Okay, and that note, babies, my sweethearts, I will talk to y'all later. The Pretty Heart Conqueror will return soon. Bye.